Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. Today I want to show you the WARBRINGER evasion counter build to be the campaign, the one that I am using on my account, and you can see the efficiency of the build right there. You have different versions. You have the version without paid items. I'm going to show that to you in the video. And you have that version that I am using that is nuking absolutely everything. The timer is not accelerated, and you can see the damage it has on enemies, and you can see that I am almost never taking any damage at all. Alright, that is absolutely insane. It works on waves of monsters, because the more the enemies, the more the attack you receive, and the more the counter strikes, right? So this is how you deal more damage with the WARBRINGER. But when you face a boss, this is completely different. And also because the boss is killing me. Yeah, you are going to see I don't have an evasion high enough to survive. So the boss is killing me and it doesn't take any damage at all. So if you have a solution to kill bosses with the WARBRINGER class, let me know in the comment below. I'm curious to know, right? So this is the build. I'm going to show you the stats first. I'm very high in the campaign, by the way. I'm in Occult 9, so enemies have a lot of ignore evasion. So this is the evasion I have. 191%. This is enough for that content. I know some players at the same position as me in the progression. They have up to 250%, something like that, but they are using some specific items and stuff. I am not. So for the build, I have mostly counter evasion on every single pieces of gear. Counter evasion, and on some of them I have crit rate evasion to compensate. I still need to release some crit rates if I want to deal some damage. Just in case, if you want to compensate the lack of crit, you have that skill to increase your crit rate, and you have something else later. Here, yeah, I'm using paid ones. Like this one, the toothpaste, you need to spend at least €5 if I remember. This one, you can get it from a battle pass in an event. Sometimes you need to purchase the column on the left. I don't remember if you need to spend $10 to get that or not. Same comments for the snake here, but you can replace them by anything you want. It is just helping to get a bit more damage, but this is not the goal here. The goal is to have a high evasion to survive the attacks, reflect your the damage, and kill enemies like that. These are the relics. At the prayer statue, I have mostly counter everywhere. I'm going to show you the talent tree right now. So I decided to go at the top on the red tree on every single branch, right? So I have 20% more evasion on every side. So 80% max in total. Then on the archery, you have this one right there, plus 20%. And then if you want to go even further, you have another 20% right there. But I don't recommend to go there if you want to have enough damage, guys. Go on the left to take that node on the Fury tab. So you're going to have more damage over time. And just in case you fall down below a certain amount of HP, you can go for this one on the right. Okay, so you can max out your crit damage here on the right, your counter damage there, your counter damage on the left, and have a bit more stuff as well. It doesn't matter to have some crit resistance and healing and stuff like that. I picked that, and same comment about the ignore combo and the ignore evasion for PvP, to try the build in PvP. So just focus on the HP attack defense, the counter strike crit damage, and the main nodes, alright, and the evasion, very important. So this is what I use here on that tree. On the archery, I went for the node on the left. For the crit damage here as well. The evasion. On the sorcery, yes, one more time I have the one. This is for PvP to try the build there, but it's not very efficient right now. And on the Tame Beast, yeah, and on every single one I increased my resistance, but it doesn't really matter here. So this is what I used here for the souls, guys. This is what I use. Right, priority to the offensive stats, and then you can put some points into the HP. The crit resistance doesn't help a lot in PvE. For the scrolls, max out your attack in priority, then jump on the crit damage and then the HP. This is everything you need to do, and then you need to take some crit resistance for PvP if you want to go there. What about the rest? You have the items, the dividing path. For the dividing path, you want to take as much crit rate and counter strike as you can. The higher you have, the better, guys. And you can get some evasion as well. Do a dividing path only for that. But you can see that I don't have anything in evasion on the dividing path, right? So you can do a specific one for PvE if you want to. I don't. I decided not to do that. I have 13% more crit rate, and I suppose that if I change to this one, the Pierce, I would have even more, 30% more. Would be even better, guys. So you know what? I'm gonna do that just for that build, right? So it's gonna be better. Now if I check my stats, a 71% crit rate and Counter-Strike 113%, and I still have the same amount of evasion. And I should have the same amount of damage on the enemies. We are gonna check that. For the items are playing a major role. This one is perfect. And this is an obtainable one. I'm gonna explain to you why this one is great, guys. I'm lacking a lot of crit rate, right? This one is increasing my crit rate over time. If I go there, you can purchase that in the rush shop for free. Just need to be patient to get some over time. It is maxed out. It is maxed out, right? It took me like almost 2.5 years to max this one out. I did that for the ignore evasion for PvP, but for PvE, it gives a crazy amount of crit rate, 40% maximum. You need to wait 40 seconds, so it's not very efficient, but still pretty good when you are lacking a lot of crit rate. And the crit damage, it doesn't increase by a lot your final damage, so it doesn't matter. But it helps a lot for that content. It's a free mount. It's maybe better to use another mount instead, I don't know. This is the one I am using here. You can use the Cloud Drifter if you want. I'm going to replace that and use the Cloud Drifter. You can acquire this one for free as well. You have the Boom Dab mount. This one that can work well as well. You have more attack speed, energy regen, speed all the time in battle. And you can lower the target damage raise by 10% until the battle ends. Pretty sure that this one is more efficient than the Cloud Drifter, by the way. But you will need to replace these and use that maybe if you want to be efficient directly at the start of the battle. Otherwise you need to wait and stay alive. But if you're using that, let's see if it is still working, guys. Gonna wait until I die. But for now I still have the Bistro Bow, and this artifact is insane for PvE, for waves of enemies. Alright, so let's see the damage I can deal. You see that? It's not making a big difference, right? No, it's not. Not a big difference. So it doesn't really matter the mount you are using here. Just use your best mount, the one that increases the most your damage. So in my case, yeah, you can use this one. It's a pretty good one to increase your crit rate and stuff. I'll use the Pyre Breaker. This is pretty cool for me. For the back accessory, guys, I was using this one. It's increasing my attack, defense, movement, speed, and counter by 16%. It can help. You have this one that can help. You have this one. It's a perfect one. You have so many choices. You can use this one, guys. It's gonna increase by a lot your damage and stuff. This one is gonna work well, and you can acquire that from a lucky spinner, so it's gonna work very well. Go to challenge. I'm gonna redo that. Just need to lose. And we are going to retry, still with the Bistro Bow, guys. And then I'm going to change my artifact. Try to remove the artifact and see the efficiency without it. Alright, let's go. You can see the damage with the Bistro Bow. This is even better than before. It's working so well. Look at the damage I can inflict. This is insane. But I need to crit, and that time I didn't have enough evasion, so I died. Seems like 190% is not high enough. But still good if your goal is just to farm. It's gonna work. It's gonna do the job if you want to farm the 3000 kills. Right? Very good. Let's remove the Bistro Bow. The artifact. It's gonna change everything, guys. Let's equip a free one. Gonna equip this one. Alright. Let's start over. I don't have the bistro bow anymore. It's gonna take so much more time. But if you're very passionate, guys, it should work. All the time, it should work. Or maybe not, because now I'm lacking some evasion. Just need to change a bit of stats. Increase my evasion a bit higher. And then it should work. I'm gonna accelerate the timer. No, it's not viable, guys. It takes way too much time. Better use another class instead, right? If you have a solution to deal even more damage to the waves of enemies, by the way, here it was a bit more, let me know in a comment, guys. I need to increase to rework my evasion for that free-to-play build. Free-to-play. Using a few paid items, but not very expensive. You have another pal. This one increasing your evasion by 10%. You can use that if you want. Like instead of that for example. It's gonna help when you have other items. Or you can put some points in the other trees, in the other content I showed you. In the divining path or in the talent tree, wherever you want. And you have some items that can increase your evasion even more, like 20% more. Here you have a premium mount, giving you an extra as well. And it's increasing your attack every time you successfully evade. Let's retry one more time. And I'm gonna end the video after that. I'm gonna show you my avian and stuff. And that will be all. Yeah, I evade most of the attack, almost every single attack. But the timer is accelerated and enemies are not dying that fast, to be honest. And that time I have 221% evasion. Yeah. Gonna equip the bistro bow again. You have a lot of AoE damage with the bistro bow, but you can use the best artifact you have. It's gonna work normally. Okay, let's retry one more time and I'm gonna end the video after that, I guess. Still not enough for the boss battles. I need around 250%, I guess. But now I shouldn't take any damage at all. And look at the damage it releases. This is insane. Super efficient. The fastest build I have to clear the waves for the 3000 kills. Look at that, I never took any damage. It goes so fast, I love that. Whatever, final things on my build. The avian. I'm using this one. You probably have other choices to regen your cooldowns, I guess. Like the cloud. Should work well, or the magic cat here. They should do the job. The dense cloud here. For the hero cards, this is what I use. You can replace this one and Zolgon by the one of your choice, I guess. The blue one to increase your counter strike should help. For the guardian here, there is another guardian to use. I have these two, but there is another option. More accessible, guys. The crazy raider. So it's gonna increase your regen for the cooldowns. Alright? So now you know everything, guys. Let me know what do you think about that in the comment below. Have a nice day, take care, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.